Okay, so in this video I'm going to create a pricing panel where we can have each of our plans and then have each of those plans kind of link off somewhere. So to start with, I'm going to create a new component. I'm going to call this a pricing panel, I guess, and just put that somewhere. Hit save and I'll find it in my list of things. I'm going to drag it onto the screen, so we'll just put it over here, and we've got this custom message thing here. The pricing panel, we want to add a few extra kind of features to this, so I'm going to edit the block. Going to go to our code where we've got our JavaScript, HTML and CSS. Actually no, I'm going to go to fields and I'm going to add a group, and this is going to be a pricing, I guess we'll call it a plan. I'm going to tick as object, and I'm going to say you can have as many of these as you want, with a minimum of one, so at least there's going to be one plan, at least, and each plan is going to have a title. We'll maybe have a little short description. What else will we have? Obviously the amount, which would be a price, probably a frequency, whether it's per month or per week, or it's usually per month, etc. We'll have a what's included, and what's included can be a text area. We'll do rich text area, so we can do kind of our dot points and things like that. And that'll do for now. I'm going to click plans, and I want to make it, because you can have as many of these as you want. You can add another plan, we can add another plan. You'll see it'll just allow us to add plans with all those fields. One thing that I do want to do is tick show label, so we can write plans, so just a little bit more obvious there. We'll make them collapsible, so that as we make our plans we can collapse them. We'll make them reorderable so that we can drag them, and we'll go to our code now, and here, just to be really simple, I'll just spit out data dot, I think it was just plan. Let me just check here. Yeah, the database key is plan, data dot plan. So that'll come in through as a prop into our view component. I'm going to hit save, and as I add plans, we'll add our free plan, we'll add our starter plan, and we'll add our, I guess we'll call it something like platinum plan or something like that. We'll get rid of the word plan there. And we'll go back to our block. We'll go to code, and we can do a flex row or just a div. I use flex row because kind of that's its purpose. It's just a small helper component that just quickly does a flex column thing. So we'll go v4 equals plan in plans. I'm going to go over here to computed and write plans and return this dot data dot plan, because I don't want to return this. I have to write data dot all the time. And then we'll have maybe our let's call it our panel. Call it a plan panel. Div class plan title. We'll get plan body, footer. I'll rename this to header, something like that. And we'll just do our plan panel has a border. Okay, 1 pixel solid for the moment. We'll do dot plan header, border bottom, 1 pixel solid. We'll do plan footer, border top, 1 pixel solid, and we'll do all three of these. What's the other one? Plan body, if I could spell. We'll just do padding 1em, and I'll add that here as well, padding 1em, and maybe we'll make the background a variable, or we'll just make it white for the moment. We'll hit save, And now we should have our plans, which is we've got them there. We'll just go back to here. I'll just add gap center. Actually, no, we want to align at the top, and we will do spit out our plan title. So each of our plans is going to have a plan.title there. In the body, I'll just spit out the whole thing because I can't actually remember what all the things were that we can type in there. So you can see we've got our starter plan, etc. like that. I might get rid of the white background because it's not really helping right now. We'll style it up soon. Okay, so we've got our title, etc., etc. Now, short description for personal projects. Now these with Flexbox are getting too large, so I'll go back in here, we'll go to our code, and I should probably use CSS Grid for this actually, but I'll just do overflow hidden, and that should help us with our whatever. We'll sort that out later with some styling. But I just want to add some details. So this would be like $10 a month, and I could also click edit because I'm going to have to do this quite a bit. Go to our fields, go to frequency, and I'll change this to a select drop down, and we'll add options. And this can be month, year, and we can require one answer. We can do the default answer as a month. We'll hit save. Just saves. You have to do it by code, so we can go to our pricing panel, and here we can change to month. This one we can change to year, etc., etc. We'll say includes one user, unlimited storage, unlimited API requests, minimal feature set, something like that. And then we'll just go back to we'll just edit the block again. We'll go to our code for our HTML, and here we can do, I've completely forgotten what the things are. Short description, so we'll put a little p here. We'll go plan.short description. Up here we'll make this a h3, and down here we can do maybe we'll do an amount, which will be div class amount, and here we can go dollars plan.amount, and then do a little span for plan.frequency, put a little slash there, and here we can just do some amounts. Can do number. I'll just put a span here, class number, and oops, class frequency. Go number can be 3 AM, frequency can be a bit smaller, I guess. Font size 08, and then we'll go OK, and then we'll take a look at, I'll go to that pre tag in here, and we'll have a look at what our plans look like. So we've got free, starter, platinum. Cool. And as we click our pricing panel and we go down here, we can put in, $15, $15 a month, and our platinum one can be $200 a month, something like that. And then now we can obviously go to town on our default styling, or we could add extra fields to allow people to change the options and things like that. What's included, let's just grab that, and we'll print out div v html equals plan.what's included, and we'll hit save, and it should have that. Now, one of the other things we want to do here as well is just go into our code and say we want text align to be left, and you'll notice I don't have to actually put that in something because it's already scoped to within this component, so we can just put it on this component like this. It means that all these should be aligned to the left, which is great. And then maybe we'll do the header can be assigned to Actually, we'll have each of these, I reckon. Text align center, and probably the body can just be text align left. It's usually what these things look like. Cool. I might just edit one more time, and we'll go put a bit of a border radius on it. We can style up some of these colors and stuff later. But yeah, now we've got a pricing panel, and that component can be dropped in anywhere, and now anyone can just type in, free plan. This is useful for people. We can say it was $19 a month, blah blah blah. And as you add extra plans like this, it makes it easy to just stick a plan component anywhere on the screen. We just stick it in there, blah 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 blah, and we've got a reusable component that we can just drag and drop. And obviously we can extend or change this later, and it'll update all of the instances. So let's say we wanted to say we click this this pricing panel component, and we say we want to add something like a button. Get started or something, or select plan. Let's say if we hit save, we're going to have select plan under each of these. So now we've just got multiple instances of this thing that can be changed at will without having to recode it all over again. So, and we can also publish that to the component marketplace, which means anyone can in the platform reuse this or change it or customize it as they see fit, either by going plan panel background red, something like that, or actually offering drop down fields and color pickers and stuff for them to change. Oh, I've clicked the wrong one. Price panel. This one. We could edit this and we could say what color do you want it to be, etc. So each plan could have its own color. We could just add a field like this and call it color. Put it inside here. The color can then be a what have we got? A color picker somewhere here. Color picker, there we go. Yep. And so we could then stick that as something like a style tag equals background color is plan.color. Something like that. And then now as we change our color, you can see that plan has that color. Just means that we've now got all these kind of options that we can just offer to the user to drag and drop this component on and then adjust. So yeah, that's how you create reusable components in the interface builder.